nieces and nephews. This is that we're going to get these pumpkin muffins out the way. So because I had already set up all my ingredients on the live, and I went on and I'm going to go ahead and get this recipe done because I had already cracked my eggs this morning, even though I am a little tired from doctor appointment today, but I need to go and get this done. Let's go over our wonderful, wonderful ingredients. We're going to need 3 cups of white sugar, 3 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. And I already have this in a bag. And, I already been tossed it. Let's toss it some more. Shaky, shaky, shaky. And it's good if you're going to be doing something, it's good. Go ahead and get your stuff all together. 1 cup of vegetable oil, 4 room temperature large eggs, 1 can of pumpkin. Let's talk about pumpkin, shall we? Now, I have been a stickler for years. I will only buy Libby pumpkin. Yes, Reba, Libby pumpkin. And when Libby pumpkin would go on sale for like $1 or whatever a can right after the holidays, I would stock up because it would have like a 2-year shelf life. So, I decided to give some store brand pumpkin a try. And so, why not start with old Wally World? And to my surprise, I'm not going to lie, I was shocked. That pumpkin, I tried them both. I tasted them without being in baked goods. They tasted identical. And when I checked the color, they were the same richness in color, because I thought they may have, watered it down or something. But and so this is the Walmart brand pumpkin. And then when I did my pumpkin churros, that was Libby's pumpkin. So because I still had a can left. All right, so you know what? Let's just start over on these ingredients. 3 cups of sugar, 4 large eggs, room temperature, 1 cup of vegetable oil, 1 can of pumpkin, not pumpkin pie mix. This is 1 can of pumpkin. That's a 15-ounce can. 2/3 cups of water. 3 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. Now, you can, if you want to get rid of the cinnamon and the nutmeg, you could use 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. I don't, because it alters the taste of the muffins. I do not use that. That's only for pie. Okay, that's why they call it pumpkin pie spice. It's for that and pumpkin lattes. That's what it's for. So first, what you're going to do, I'm going to move this stuff out the way. And I'm using large muffin cups. Now, these muffin cup holders are not found in your local grocery store. I order these, or I go to my cake store and get them, because there is a difference. These are specifically made for jumbo cupcakes and real jumbo muffins. The things that they have in the grocery store, they are not really made for that. They're not good for that. So what you're gonna do, once I move my stuff out the way and throw this over there. Oh, wash your hands first now. Don't come in Auntie's kitchen with dirty hands. Okay, we're gonna move the old mid-ring olive may over here. And I'm going to get olive may. And what you're going to do, you're going to combine your oil. Pay very, very close attention, okay? What we're going to do, we're going to take our oil. Yes, your oil. Woo. Can't throw this over there for a little housekeeping. I already broke one. Your oil and your sugar. Combine your oil and your sugar first. And you're going to beat that. You're going to get that together. And I'm not going to let that noise play in your ear. We're going to beat this on medium speed and combine it very well. And I'll be back. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes. And remember what I say, the same rules still apply. If it's on the side of the bowl, it ain't what? It ain't mixing. So, you know, still, same thing still apply. Get that off the side of your bowl. Little housekeeping. Go ahead and get your oven preheated. Put it on 350. Now, what you're going to do, we're going to add our eggs. You do not have to add your eggs one at a time. You can just add them all together. It's a little nursery rhyme to say all together now. Add your eggs in. Little housekeeping. And get this all beaten all nice and well. Make sure they're well blended. It's good and ready. You see how smooth that drips off the spatula? Now we are going to add our dry goods that have been sift your stuff so you don't want to have flour lumps in your batter. Flour that will not dissolve. It'll just clump up in your muffin mix. That's why it's always a good idea to sift your ingredients, like your flour when it comes to baking, because it'll clump up, and those hard crusty things, they will not dissolve. That you'll bite into your baked goods, and you'll have like chocolate chips, you'll have powder chips. Okay, now I'm going to turn this on a little bit, and I'm going to add my water once I find it. I have my water added. And you know what, the thing about it has no pumpkin in it, but that nutmeg and that cinnamon just smells so good. It has no pumpkin in here, but you would think it did because you can smell those spices. Look, sit good over there for some relaxation. You know what I like? I don't want any residue falling off my bowl into my batter at last minute. So I'm going to do a quick wipe around, because I don't want that falling off in there. Little housekeeping. And I'm going to blend this some more. You want to mix this at least 5 minutes. You want to definitely want, because you want to make sure everything gets blended in. Now we are going to add our star of the show, our pumpkin. We eat pumpkin year round in this house, so that's why I buy so much of it. Because it's just this time of the year, it's, we really go crazy. Kayla and I are we love pumpkin. But Kaylin, she loves pumpkin more than I do. She a pumpkin head. Little housekeeping. And I'm going to blend this really well. Get my pumpkin all in there nice and well. Forgot my vanilla extract. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. How did I forget that? I'm going to spoon these into my large muffin cups. This is my 4th scooper. And when you're dealing with your muffins, you don't want to have them, don't fill them all the way up. It's okay to go, I say halfway is good. That's about good right there. Because this does have a rising agent in it, like baking soda. I should have got my dispenser out, but I don't feel like washing dishes this late. It's 7:30, and these have to bake for about an hour, 45 minutes, because this is a very dense batter. And I don't feel like washing dishes. And so I'm gonna fill these up because it's gonna make 2 large ones. And I'm gonna do a strudel mix on top. Caitlin, she put me down on the weekends, guys. So I told Dusty, you and I are gonna have to get our relationship on track. We're gonna have to start going on dates. Dusty looked at me like I was crazy, like, lady, I can't even get down the steps. And you talk about me, you going somewhere. Don't worry, you got a stroller. And he still looked at me like I had lost my mind. I get Dusty say, lady, can you go down the steps? Where me and you going? Where are we going, mommy? But he came down today. He came down the steps today with my guidance, of course, because you know his vision is off. But he came down today. Yes, with a little guidance. My poogie came down today. Okay, I'm going to put this cup right here and get my next pan. Okay, let's make us some strudels. Okay, right here in this bag, I have 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. I have a 1/2 cup of light brown sugar, tightly packed in the cup. What that means is that when you put your sugar and your light brown sugar in the cup, pack it down really tight and pack it down really tight. Make sure you get a tightly packed 1/2 cup of brown sugar, okay? Then you're going to have 1/3 cup of white sugar, and we're going to pour this, and you know, a 1/4 cup of salt if you want to. That's up to you. So, you know, that's up to you. Your salt is optional. That smells good. Okay, now, and you're going to need 6 tablespoons of butter, and I'm getting ready to nuke that. You got your butter melted. Now, when you melt your butter, let it cool, and only thing you're going to do, excuse me, okay, you make sure your butter is cool, and you're just going to make sure you get your sugar and everything mixed in together. And see, I got some lumps in here, so I'm going to mash these out real quick. Okay, now, got my seed. That's why when I got a fork to break this brown sugar up. Because that's why when I said tightly packed, it was tightly packed. You all wonder why you're not seeing my lovely face, because it's nighttime. I'm in my nighttime bonnet, and I'm good to go. Okay, now I'm going to mix this back up so I can get the butter mixed back together because it's cooled off some. And so what you're going to do is drizzle it, and you're going to just mash it in so it does stay clumpy a little, because you do want it clumpy. That's why you're using a fork, so to mix well but still be clumpy. You know, that's the only thing I hate making strudel, because it tires my arm out too quickly. Make this last little bit here. Put that right there for a little housekeeping. That's why you use a fork, because you need it to be clumpy. Yeah, me and strudel, we are not friends. Nope. We used to be friends a long time ago. We are not friends. And what I'm trying to do is scoop around looking for any unmixed flour. Okay, so now what I'm going to do now, take this, take my muffins, and I'm going to sprinkle some of my strudel on top of my muffins. And you know, you're not going to use all this. That's fine. Let's put some strudel on top of here. I'll clean that off. Now, what I don't use, I'm going to put in the fridge. So, some of these will have, this pan will have strudel topping, and the other pan won't. I want to make sure they get all covered with some strudel. Caitlin finicky. Sometimes she'll want strudel, and these are her muffins, but I'm going to send some down to my my job probably. Where I used to work, rather. Okay, now I'm gonna clean my pan up, because it's a hot mess. Family reunion. Now, these little things, they come in so handy. Instead of you trying to take a paper towel and clean out, you could use this and just brush it off in the sink. You see, we have 6 with strudel, 6 without. They're both going into the oven, so I'm gonna let them go in for about 45 minutes, and I'll see you then. All right, nieces and nephews, we have our muffins without strudel. And I'm not trying to burn my hand this time of night. And we have our muffins with strudels. Don't they look scrumptious? Yummy, yum, yum, yum. Now, it is too late in the night for me to be trying to... Oh, I really want one, but it's too late in the night for Mother. But I wouldn't eat that. I like the one. I prefer the one without the strudel. I don't like strudel. I like regular stuff. I don't care for strudel. I don't like strudels, and I don't like my stuff with strudels. With strudel, I don't like strudel. Caitlin likes strudel. Well, Caitlin like them both ways, but these are her muffins. She can do what she want to do with them. But I'm gonna send half and half down to my job in the morning. So guys, what do you think? Make these, like I said, now if you making the standard muffin, and it took 44 minutes. Oh, turn that off. Turn my oven off. Okay, it took 44 minutes. If you're gonna make these with the standard muffin, you're gonna have a bunch of them. So you can use, these are jumbos. So that's why it made 12. These are jumbos, okay? Now, to my fellow people that wanted to know if I can make, pumpkin muffins with chocolate chips. Caitlin does not eat chocolate. So you can take this is this is about a little bit over half a cup of chocolate chips. But for this batter, this recipe, you're gonna need an entire full cup of chocolate chips. Or if you want to use raisins and nuts, you can add raisins, you can add cranberries, you can add walnuts, pecans, cashews, whatever you want to add in. But just remember, you're going to need about a cup and a half. You're going to use chocolate chips, or I'm sorry, not a cup. You need a cup and a half. And make sure your nuts must be chopped. Make sure, if you have to take out some frustrations, put some whole nuts in a bag and just take something and just whip it. Okay, again, you're going to need a cup and a half of whatever mix-ins you want to. And you can even sprinkle some nuts on top. Mix your nuts in your strudel if you want to. Okay, guys, that's enough of me running my mouth. I'm going upstairs because I got to look at Equalizer 3 again because I'm binge watching. So as you can see, the muffins, see if I can get one out. Ooh, hot, hot. Look at that. This is the one without strudel. Let me get one. What strudel? What strudel? And they are perfect when you put some butter on them, I'm telling you. So, guys, thank you so much for all your love and support to my channel. Go be you. Be great being you. Have a good night, good day, good evening, whatever part of the world you're in. Auntie wishes you a good one. Hugs and kisses. I'm sorry I'm not on camera, but it is night time for Auntie. And Auntie is tired, okay? Love you guys. Lots of love to you. Woo, 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 woo. See you next time. Bye.